Okay.
That's it, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. Everybody go home now. All right, the last of our 4-year letter award winners is Owen Smith. So, Owen and I think I alluded to this on our senior night. Owen and I definitely had an interesting beginning, I would say. I knew him a little bit from club over the years, and I had come to a few New Providence matches here and there. And my coach had worked with him for 4 years. So when we first got in, I knew Owen was going to be one of our better, if not our best wrestlers. So I was really looking forward to working with him. When I first got to him and I saw him, he looks kind of similar to how he does now. Happy, yes, eating very well. But I sat there, and it was my first year. I'm sitting there going, this is one of my kids. This is probably our best shot to, go and advance far. I kind of gotta lay into him a little bit here because we need to get him on the right path. So we had an interaction, at the club the one night. Definitely, it was an interaction. That's all I said. Not positive, negative, anything like that. And I don't think he wanted to talk to me for a couple of days, but we reconvened, we met again, and we sat down and we talked, and I think what we both understood was my goals were the same for him as his were, to get the most out of him and get him as far as he could possibly get. Get him to Atlantic City, which he had not, been to his previous 3 years. So I really wanted to make sure that we could do that for him. And it was definitely like a trust process with the coach. I mean, he knew Coach Reedy the most. He didn't really know me or Coach Mace that well. So we had to kind of earn our way and, kind of work through some things. But I think after that, pretty much after the Bayonne tournament from there on out, I think Owen was pretty much kind of buying into and trusting, things that we were saying and the stuff that we were just trying to get him to do. And Owen's many accomplishments include taking second at the Bayonne tournament. He was a Lenape Valley and Pioneer Classic champ. He was a county champ. He was a district and region champ, and he won 2 matches down at States. Point away, actually, from winning that match to get into the placing round. The thing I could say most about Owen, though, and I guess it kind of pains me to say this, but he's 126 career wins after his 45-4 season this year. Puts him in second place all time in New Providence career wins list. He passes somebody that we're not going to mention the other name. So he passed somebody, though, that was good at a long time ago at this school.
Some old guy.
Yeah, some old guy passed his time. But the one thing I could say about Owen, too, is on top of, whatever happened at the beginning of the year, Owen bought in, and Owen, I know, did not have the luxury of getting to wrestle on a lot of great dual meet teams throughout his career. And even though this team, obviously dual meet wise, we really struggled with the forfeits, the lineups, and the youth on our team, Owen was really supportive of a lot of these guys. He bought into a lot of them, and I remember we were riding home from the bus. I think it was, I want to say it was either after districts or the big quad. While we were on the bus, and he just wanted to say, hey guys, I just wanted to say to all of you that I thought this year was going to kind of, stink because I knew our team did, I didn't think our team was going to do very well. And even though our record wasn't really great, he's like, I just want to let you know that I really enjoyed the season with all you guys. You made my senior year great. The support, the bus rides, the sitting around with tournaments, and we would, joke around with each other before matches and whatnot. And I think that says a lot for a kid who was, these kids were all just starting, and he was at, just a level that they couldn't even understand. But for him to kind of reach out and show them that, and for them to all be a part and be there watching him win that district title, I think it was impactful to a lot of them. I know it was impactful on me as well. I've coached district champs and stuff as an assistant, but to have one as your head coach, your first year as a head coach, it was extremely special. Went through a lot, but I'm extremely proud of him. I know he also does extremely well in class. I don't know if he told me his college decisions yet, but I'm sure wherever he's going, he will do very well. He's a savvy kid, very smart, extremely proud of what he did, not only for himself this year, but for the program. And the relationship that we have now is something that will last, for a lifetime. And That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing with wrestling. Yeah, when I buy you that steak dinner. Yeah, you guys are. But that's the biggest thing with wrestling. At the end of the day, do I want to have great kids? Do I want to get people on the state podium? Do I want to get state place winners, state champs? Absolutely, I would love that. But the bigger thing with wrestling is just the relationships that you built when you go through this sport and what it teaches you, and just the character that it builds inside of you. When you've gone through that, the relationship you have with your coaches, people that you compete against, your teammates, it's like no other sport that you're ever going to be a part of. There's no other relationships that really can ever compare to it. I mean, I just went to a national tournament the other weekend, and I'm seeing guys from all over the country that I still know through my wrestling career. I mean, wrestling runs deep. You're like blood relatives, and just know that regardless of the results of any of you guys throughout your careers, you know, to me, it's like once you wrestled, you're like in my family. And I look at you all my wrestlers that compete for me, like family. So very proud of Owen this year. Proud of the team this year. Big things to come, and I think he set the bar for you guys, because we want more guys doing what Owen did and above and beyond. All right, so congrats, Owen.